Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Nah, I don't got no fucking rhymes. I'm trying to get straight to business today. I don't even have rhymes.
Straight to business.
Straight to business today. No raps.
Straight to business.
No
That's
raps.
what I'm talking about. No bars.
No bars today. I'm trying to get something rapped. Though, tell you that.
Trying to get some rap. Okay.
Hey.
I'm with you on that one. With no further ado.
Without further to do.
Word up. What's going on? This is the Slang Editorial show. It is Doughboy Thumbs.
I am Huey Freeman today.
Huey Freeman.
Huey Freeman. And this is the Slang Editorial show, episode number motherfucking 19.
Bang, 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 bang.
What's good, man?
Ain't shit. What's going on, my broski? How you doing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't. I really don't. I got a lot of shit going on. I'm very unbalanced and off my fucking rocker a little bit. So I really don't know how I'm doing. I'm in you ever been in one of those spaces where you're just like, whatever happens. Whatever happens, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it. Like, you have no answers. You don't understand the thing. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, all right, well, however this part of life is gonna roll out, let it roll out, right? And I'm not in like no bad, like, it's not no crazy bad shit going on. It's just been so many things like happening like back to back, and it's just like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. It's like one of those days. So I don't know how I'm doing.
What's the best music that gets you through those times?
Like old 70s shit.
Yeah.
Old 70s shit, and like Pharrell music.
And Pharrell
like
music.
Shit produced by the Neptunes and shit, like upbeat, like Neptunes produced like music and shit. And like that shit that you hear in H&M and shit. Like, like that kind of shit.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, like it has to be some kind of upbeat music. It has to be the opposite of whatever my melancholy mood is. Like, if I'm in a sad mood and I start listening to Kid Cudi and sad Kanye records and shit, I'm just gonna stay in that space. So, and like, sometimes that's good when you just need something to relate to. But if you're too deep in your feelings and shit, you gotta go to something a little more fucking vibrant.
I always find myself playing 80s R&B music to get
that's my shit. You know, that's my shit right there too. 80s R&B is my like
80s
my
R&B gets you in a whole different vibe. You just be like,
even 80s pop music, like just 80s music period for me is the shit. Like, cause I listen to like a lot of Phil Collins shit and Tears for Fears and shit like that.
Okay.
Like, I really like, I listen to all of that shit. So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh, also I got some birthdays. I got some special birthdays in my life that just kind of passed and shit, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, my best friend Nelly, who was a Slang Editorial ambassador.
No doubt.
Her birthday just passed on Friday, so happy birthday to Nelly. And my son's mom, her birthday's today.
Okay.
You know, and without her, I would not have the awesomest kid in the fucking world.
Shout out to son's moms.
Yeah, so, hey, man. If it was not for this day, I would not have my child.
That's a fact.
And a good friend. And she's a good friend.
That's a fact. That's what's up. So, shout out to her.
Happy birthday, Erica.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, man. So
let's get to the business, man. There's a lot of stuff to cover.
You didn't tell. Well, how have you been? Before we get to it, yeah. I mean, what's going on with you, box watching ass nigga?
I'm still out here box watching. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta watch the box. Gotta watch the box.
Gotta watch the box, kid. Is a fool. I'm chilling, man. You know, my daughter, she's been spending the last few weeks with her grandmother, with my mom's and stuff like that.
Oh, that's dope.
So so basically, I told you, empty nesters, You know, but now, you know, I've been feeling it. I'm like, you know what? I miss my little baby.
But
I was a little big-headed, spoiled brat.
Yeah, but have you been getting a little risky and frisky?
I mean, that's without being said. You know what I mean? That's up there. You know what I mean?
Want to make sure. I ain't gonna lie, your skin is glowing over there. So
you know what I mean? Taking advantage of the times. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a little more light. It's a little more light shining off of you than usual over there.
You know what I'm saying?
Looking real loose.
Yo, did you check the New York City forecast today? It's a little different up there, man.
I heard that.
It's a little different up there, B.
As long as you keep your head to the sky.
Facts.
You feel me? Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I've been missing my little brat. You know what I mean? You know, but other than that, you know, good things. Good things.
That's good. You're doing better than me. I think kids are stupid, specifically teenagers, but
they are. Yeah. They are. But you know, once you get that little time away, you know what I'm saying, that breather, you miss them.
Yeah. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for them all to get older and move out so I can get my fucking 2-bedroom condo that none of them can come visit. And I'm just gonna meet them at like random Starbucks and shit.
It's gonna last for a while. Then after that, it's gonna die down. You're gonna want to spend real quality time with them, and then that's when it's gonna be hard.
Maybe, but right now, I can't wait. I can't wait to travel the world and have my little 2-bedroom condo.
Nigga, travel the world. Where's the first place you going?
Looking over the city. Detroit.
What?
I'm going to Detroit, Michigan, to the Motown. To the Motown house. That's where I'm going. First stop.
That's where you going? You going to the museum?
Yeah, I'm going to the Motown Museum.
Okay.
That's the first stop. I might be there before then, but if I'm not there before then, that's the first stop on my world tour. Detroit, Michigan, Motown.
I heard that one.
On my new tour from Motown to Yo Town.
Yeah, you took like that the whole way there.
Oh yeah,
during the tour and the whole way back.
I'm gonna laugh like this.
Yeah, you got to tell everybody your name is Casey Kasem.
Nah, it's not, like definitely I will be Casey Kasem. Definitely have to say
it. Your name is Casey Kasem, and then laugh just like that.
Nah. Never Casey Kasem. You can't be Casey Kasem with that laugh. My name is gonna be Roscoe Jones.
Roscoe Jones?
Roscoe Jones, or you gotta be like Rollo or some shit with that laugh.
Rollo. All right.
You gotta be a Rollo when you go. Hey, boy, go with.
I don't see a Rollo.
I'm about to go down to Motown.
Yeah. Do that shit one more time.
Go down to Motown.
That right there, that's a fucking drop. That's a drop, son. That is a drop right there, dude.
Oh shit, yo! What do we
gotta say for that shit, man?
What the fuck has been going on? What did we miss? What have we missed?
I think we missed a lot. Why does it feel like we missed so much?
Because we took a week off.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Well,
shit, I took a week off. I'll tell you that.
Hey, doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like we skipped a beat. Which one is it? Feels like you missed a lot, or feels like you didn't skip a beat?
I didn't. I damn sure didn't skip a beat with a week off. I tell you that.
I hear you.
Hey.
Yo, I know that. Hey, from somewhere, dog. Oh, shit. I know where I know that shit from. From Billy Madison. From Billy Madison, it was the clown. The clown that got knocked upside his head.
Yep.
And passed out.
Exactly.
That nigga did that. Hey, when he woke up, I am a clown. I fell and bumped my head. Facts. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I know that. Hey, I'm like, yeah, that's not no Rollo. I'm like, y'all know that shit from somewhere, son. It's that nigga.
He had the blood coming down and shit.
Yo, I remember watching that show with my uncle, son, my uncle Adam, son. Yo, when we seen the clown just come out of nowhere, just we was like, yo, nigga was there for weeks.
Nigga fell off the steps
out of nowhere. Hey,
they left him for dead. That's the fucked up part.
Facts.
That's the fucked up part. They left the clown for dead.
Yo, first of all, can we just give a shout out to my nigga
Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler, son.
Yes,
that nigga is the fucking man, son.
Now I love Adam Sandler movies.
Yo, that's my word. I love Adam Sandler.
What's your favorite?
Nigga?
What's your favorite Adam Sandler
movie? Billy Madison.
It is?
Yeah, Billy Madison is my fuck. Yo, I watched that movie to death. That and Happy Gilmore, bro.
Yeah, my shit is I love Big Daddy and the Wedding Singer.
Oh, the Wedding Singer is definitely one of my favorites too.
Yeah, those are like
I
my
used
two.
to watch that on tape
favorites.
like a motherfucker, son.
And I love that all of the women that he messes with, they all their names start with V. Veronica Vaughn, Vicky Valancourt.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yo, this is my dude, son. Where the fuck is Adam Sandler from?
He's from New York.
He is from New York, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
He moved like a New Yorker. Word up. Yeah. Shout out to my nigga Adam Sandler, B. Fucker. But yeah, so what were we talking about?
We could go straight to it. We can start with our number one favorite topic every fucking week.
Verzuz.
Facts. So did you catch it? You want to start with the new news or you want to start from the actual Verzuz?
Let's start from the actual Verzuz.
Okay, so did you check it out? You checked out the D'Angelo Verzuz? So
I told you I only seen about half of it.
Oh man.
Yo, I wasn't interested.
You wasn't interested? Really? Well, I was fucking jamming through that shit, bro.
Yeah, was you?
I heard a few people say they wasn't into it like that and it could have been better, but I feel like he rehearsed it. I feel like he put together a great show set list and it was dope. Like I vibed the fuck out.
I feel you on that, and because one thing is you are you're so appreciative of the music overall, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know that's what you're looking at it at, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate just hearing the music, seeing the man perform, blase, great DJ artist, great show.
DJ Scratch fucking killed it. Like
I heard.
And their chemistry together was dope as fuck too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had dope chemistry together.
But my thing is, when it comes to verses, we have a certain expectation now of what we want and what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? So when you feed us verses, even if you planned on doing what you guys did, when you package it under verses, we still expect to see some type of verses, something back to, you know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate that they still did it because somebody else was supposed to be there and they backed out.
Oh,
Maxwell was supposed to be there. It was supposed to be him versus Maxwell. Maxwell backed out of it for whatever reason. Nobody said the reasons. And D'Angelo was like, yo, I'm just still down to do this shit. And and you got to think about it. You already got the sponsors there. You have the space. Like, all of this is money. When you really think about it, right? You don't get that space for nothing. Mm-hmm. You're not getting, the Apollo don't come free. You got sponsors lined up. I mean, what else can you do?
Right.
If the other person is right, the other party is like, fuck it, yo, I'll still go on. I'll do whatever. Let's do it for the people. We don't see D'Angelo ever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I was just happy to see D'Angelo and just happy to hear some music being played. Like, it was a dope ass performance to me.
Got you.
To me. Like, just forget the fact that I just love music and I appreciate music. It was just dope. Like I said, Scratch killed it in the beginning with his set. And speaking of that, everybody, when you're watching Verzuz, nobody's late. The DJs are the opening act. The DJs are. It's like when you go to a concert and you go see the opening act, and there's like 2 or 3 people that perform at the beginning. When there's nobody really in the crowd, it's the same thing. It's to get everybody warmed up, get everybody ready for the show. Because they said D'Angelo was there 3 hours early.
Mm.
They said he's like one of the first people on Verzuz that was there extremely early. So that says a lot. Like, he was ready. He came to do what he had to do.
That's what's up.
And the music was dope. It was beautiful. Red and Meth showed up. Red and Meth came in there.
Okay.
Him and Meth did Break Up the Makeup. Her showed up. And they did a song together, and then they did a rendition of Nothing Matters Anymore.
Okay.
So, you know, I felt it was a dope ass performance.
So those were the friends?
Yeah. We were the friends. What I think happened though is like they probably had people lined up and people just probably couldn't get in town and all of that shit. So, you know.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, COVID, man. Fuck shit up. But
yeah, that's a fact.
It went on very well for me.
Okay.
I've heard other podcasts talk about it, and you know, they kind of trashed it a little bit, but I fucking enjoyed it.
Got you.
I enjoyed it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yo, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't think we could trash it at all. These people are giving us free entertainment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not even fam, you know how much money you gotta pay to go see D'Angelo, my nigga?
Right. So they're trying to give us free entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we just latched onto it like that. And you know how we do, especially in the hip hop culture, once something comes out of us, we own it. And you know what I'm saying? We act like we got bare rights to that shit. Yeah. Nah, son, you know what I mean? Like, fall back a little bit.
But at the end of that Verzuz, as always, Tim and Swiss get on Instagram and they go over and they discuss, you know, what went down and all of that. And
zone.
In that, they announced that the next Verzuz will be a rematch between Swiss and Tim.
Will be a what?
Yeah, a rematch between Swiss and Tim as the anniversary of the 1 year anniversary of Verzuz, because that's how it started. And the next one is gonna be Ghostface versus Raekwon.
Nah, you lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Facts.
All facts. They announced it that night. Ghostface versus Raekwon. You didn't hear about this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I have not.
Yeah,
son.
boy. Where the fuck have you been? Have you been under a rock?
It is a rock. It is a rock. He's stupid. Fucking nah, I didn't hear about this shit, but that's dope.
Yeah.
You know, my nigga Ray, that's my guy.
But it's like, what records do they play, right? Like, because they're on some of their best music is like together
with each other.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they're gonna stay away from that, and they're gonna play Wu-Tang music. They're gonna play Ghost and Ray style of music. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be about the biggest records. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, on stream and anything like that. Mm-hmm. The niggas is gonna come with the best, what they feel as though where they spit the best and where they had the best production at.
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit.
That's going to be my favorite one.
I actually might go back to doing a DJ set before the Verzuz, like I used to do. I think I might go back to doing that. For that one, I have to. Like, you can't.
It's gonna be fucking phenomenal. Yeah. It's gonna be phenomenal, bro. Word. I love that right there. I guess they figured, hey, listen, we're never gonna get another group to go against Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
So, you know, we might as well do Wu versus Wu. And they can keep going with that for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only other two you could do is like Old Dirty versus Meth.
Yeah.
That's it. There's nobody else that has the chart topping singles that's gonna.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Anyway. But this would be that would be like the third this would be the second time Wu-Tang has been in Verzuz.
What was the first one?
The first time was DJ Premier versus the RZA.
Okay.
So
got you.
I'm excited for this shit because
that's dope.
The teenager in me is hyped for that shit. So I can't wait.
Raekwon is like my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't wait for that.
Yeah, but I think Ghost gets it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ghost like takes.
Ghost is gonna give a performance too.
Yeah, Ghost takes the top of that battle simply because he's had bigger records on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's got the Amy Winehouse.
He has more commercial success.
Yeah, he got a Beyonce record.
It's ridiculous.
Ghostface got a Beyonce record. He got an Amy Winehouse record. Like Ghost got some shit.
Yeah.
So and that's the talk I be wanting to have with people when they be like, Raekwon's gonna kill him. All right. Ghost got to break out that Beyonce record. He got to break out that that Amy Winehouse. You got to remember he got those. Ray got to go up against Cher Lagos.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but it's going down though.
Yeah, man. So I can't wait because that shit's gonna be fun.
Nah, big facts. Word up. All right. There's other big news in the Verzuz universe, right?
Right. There's so the Triller company has acquired Verzuz.
Triller.
They have acquired Verzuz. Swiss and Tim are like basically executives over there at this point.
Yeah, they got like a lot of share.
They have an ownership. Right? Yeah, they have a shared ownership in it. And every person that has done Verzuz all the way all the way up to D'Angelo is a shareholder in Triller Verzuz.
Let's give a round of applause for that shit. That's right there. That's amazing. That's amazing.
So that's dope as fuck. They put out something on Twitter. It says Verzuz has been acquired by Triller Network. Verzuz will continue to stream on Instagram and also on Triller. Every artist who did a Verzuz is now a shareholder in Triller Verzuz. Swiss and Timberland will now oversee music strategy at Triller. And that's the condensed version of what that deal is. There's no number. They didn't put out a number, so it was an undisclosed number for what they, got for it or whatever. But they're basically like the new, according to them, they own Triller. Right.
This says massive shareholders.
Yeah.
Massive shareholders.
Yeah.
So that could mean that their percentages together. Mm-hmm. Let's just say, you know what I'm saying, if Tim had 30 and Swiss had 30, mm-hmm. they're basically the owners together.
Right.
Majority owners of the company.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. Yeah, because Triller's been doing different things like concerts and boxing events, and so they're trying to become more of like a network as opposed to just a app, kind of like how
it's dope. I see what they're doing.
Yeah, because they're the original TikTok. If niggas don't know, like
fact. I love it though. I love what Triller's doing. Definitely. I know that Swiss and Tim are gonna bring new content to Triller too.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Where now you're gonna have like them premium subscriptions and all that. I don't know if they have that right now, but I could definitely see where there's so much.
I can see that in the future. I would hope not.
I see so much room for the growth now with that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that they could do. You know what I'm saying? It could be amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of people,
I can't even talk about it because then niggas gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's right. Hey, you know it. So speaking of people selling companies and acquiring companies and this, that, and the third.
Oh, what's that?
Jay-Z has sold a portion of Tidal, a majority portion of Tidal to the Square company, Jack Dorsey, I believe is his name.
Square like the credit card processing.
Like the credit card processing, like Cash App. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Square owns Cash App?
Yes, Square does own Cash App. Yes, it does.
Ooh.
And Squarespace, the company where you can create your own website. Which,
hold on, and isn't this Elon? Did Elon Musk start those?
No, his name is Jack Dorsey.
Oh, okay.
His name is Jack Dorsey. So, he sold it for $297 million, and that's money and shares in the company. He's also a board member. So he has a board seat over there. So he still makes decisions at Tidal. Still, he has room to get in there and make more decisions as far as how certain shit goes. So that's what's dope about it. Also, every person that had a stake in Tidal when they did
first
that
started?
big press conference, it was Nicki, Kanye, Madonna. Each one of these people made $8.9 million off the deal, reportedly. Talk about getting your people right that stood with you in the beginning. That's so fucking dope.
That is very dope.
That's so
shout out to
dope.
Ho for that.
That's dope. You make you make a deal, and the people that jumped in there with you that believed got paid as well. And this is after he sold a percentage to fucking Sprint maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Like, he still had a large portion to fucking sell off to the Square guys. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jay, man.
That boy Hov, you know what he's
dope.
Doing.
This is dope for the kids to see.
Hov I keep hearing good news come from Hov's way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's always doing something very commendable inside of our field.
Yeah, and this is straight off of the Moet Hennessy deal.
Word.
This is what, 2 weeks off of that? So now it's like, what's next, nigga? An album, please? Thanks. Like,
for real. Word.
Or are you selling? Look, are you selling all of this off so you can focus on music? So you can be like, all right, I got to focus on this business shit completely. Let them handle that over there, and I can actually fucking focus on some artistry for a minute. Maybe
we could go for that. Word up.
I love seeing, especially right now, just in this moment, seeing Swiss and Tim doing what they're doing and seeing Jay do what he does right now is good for people like us to see. It's good for our people to see that you can go ahead and do big things and still stay true to yourself. I've seen shit. People, he's selling out. He's doing business, and you gotta get, when you're doing business, you gotta get in the room with other people. You have to, if you wanted to be on a large scale and you want to make some changes, you have to get in the room with other people. You can't just hold it all to yourself and get stuck there. You know what I'm saying? Because there's bigger things to be done.
So you don't think that the people who feel, when he started the company saying it was a black owned to get people to subscribe and then you sell it off to white people, you don't think that they have a legitimate complaint or argument or feeling?
Those the same motherfuckers that talked shit about Tidal and said, why is he getting a streaming company? Them niggas don't got Tidal. They listen to Spotify. And those are people that don't have business. They go to a fucking regular job every day and complain. It's like finding a way to, instead of congratulating a man by doing some dope, great shit, so these kids can see that I can get out here and I can make business moves and I don't have to do nothing to jeopardize my life. I can really make something happen for myself. Instead of congratulating that shit, you want to tear a motherfucker down. Fuck them people. What are you doing? That's what I say to people like that. So what are you doing? What are you doing for the greatness of black people on a daily basis to show them that they can get out there and do something with their lives? What the fuck are you doing? Because I just saw you at the liquor store with me the other day. I'm just saying.
Greatness. of black people.
I'm just saying, you posted the same fight videos I did. Difference between me and you, I got a business. I work a job that pays for me to handle my business.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck are you doing every day to show some young black boy or black girl that they can be great out here? What the fuck are you doing? Stop complaining. You think that he's selling out? All right, so you do something bigger and don't sell out. Show that the opposite can be done, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Like I don't get caught up in that bullshit. That shit is bullshit, fam.
I hear you on that one.
Cause the little nigga from Power tried to say Swiss and Tim was sellouts, and they had to get under the post to correct them and be like, nigga, we own it.
What little nigga?
We own the shit. Tariq,
when was this?
like today.
Word?
Today, yeah. He put up a post that was like they're selling out. Fam, you create a business to sell it. You just stay a shareholder. Hold the majority stake. You sell a piece. You have to do business.
Lil Tyreek came out and said Swiss and Tim was sellouts.
Talking too fucking much. You don't know shit. You're an actor. Act. You don't own a film company. You're an actor. You get paid by the white man.
You can't say that. That's what they told LeBron James, to shut up and dribble.
I'm not telling him shut up and dribble. I'm telling him go start a fucking film company and then tell me what you're going to do. Don't shut up and dribble, but don't fucking down these black men for doing what the fuck they doing to get paid and take their fucking platform to another level.
Mm-hmm.
Start a film company. Start a production company. Start directing fucking movies. Then talk shit.
You hear that, Tariq?
I could talk shit about rap all day. But if I'm not making records, I don't have an understanding on the inner workings of the shit.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
That's the shit that the shit fucking irks my nerves. I already told you I was on one. Or I came for business today. I didn't even have rhymes today, my nigga.
Okay, let's hit some shots, man. Throw them shots on, nigga.
I came for the real shit today. I didn't came to bullshit nobody today, man, because it's sickening. I get tired of us tearing each other down. The shit is whack to me.
I feel you. Well, let's big somebody up.
Who can we big up today?
Let's big up Westside Gun.
Hey.
I know last week we had talked about him opening up his shop, Buffalo Kids, but he actually did open it up
in the mall of Buffalo.
It was a great outcome. Yeah. The line was like around the corner and outside or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? There was kids out there. There was people of all ages, all ethnicities, everything like that, man. It was really dope to see. I'm glad to see that somebody coming from where they came from accomplished what they did and it's still going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? The thing that I love about them is like, even in the beginning, right? They moving like straight big wigs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need the backing of a major. We are major. We gonna move like we major. We gonna put up our own billboards in New York City. You know what I'm saying? We can't even see it. We all the way, we 6 hours away in Buffalo. But you know what I'm saying? We got the fucking, you know what I mean, billboards up in the city. I love what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's another big move under their belt. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to them. Shout out to everybody, Westside Gun and the whole Griselda team.
Yeah, man. I think that's dope as fuck. That's like me and you getting a store on the Coliseum block. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the dopest shit in the world to me. It's art, music, and fashion. Because you know that's what Westside Gun is always about.
Right.
And it's dope. Like I said, it's dope for the kids to see. Kids where he's from. Kids where he's from. It's
absolutely
dope for them to see, oh, I know Westside Gun. I remember he used to ride around here. I've seen him in this mall before. He got a whole store in here. Outside of hit records and a great music career and doing a movie and all of that, he came back to the community and put a store here for us. In the mall that we go to all the time. In the mall he grew up shopping in. That's dope as shit.
Absolutely.
Salute West Side Gun, man.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, man. So they're telling Nelly's telling me to shout out Women's History Month. And I say,
we wasn't gonna let that slide. We didn't forget it's on page.
We're never
it's
gonna,
on it's right here. It's on the second page.
First of all, we're never gonna let go of not saying hey to Women's History Month, because over here at the Slang Editorial Show, we love the ladies.
And the ladies we love.
I don't have any women's history facts for you guys today because I'm fucking on one. Today is a red cup over here, and you know what that means. But
all right. So you got to give drunken.
No, I'm not
Black history. Drunken Black woman history facts.
No. I'm not going to do that.
Why not?
What I will say is that I just want to show love and respect to all of the great women in my life, because there's a lot of them. And we should take care of them and nurture them and care for them in the way that they take care of us.
That's a good one.
You know what I'm
saying?
Clap
that up. Clap that up for the black women.
Clap that up. And once again,
what's up? I love you, mama.
And once again, we love. And I do mean love the ladies.
And the ladies we love.
Shit, man. Yeah, hell yeah, man. Oh, and also we got to pick up my favorite day of the year, the greatest day of the year, March 14th, 1 month after Valentine's Day. Steak and a motherfucking blowjob day, baby. Right off the heels of women's history. That's right. We need Steak and a Blowjob Day to be a national holiday for all of us fellas that do a good job. And I mean only us fellas that do a good job of taking care of home, taking care of our babies, and being amazing in the sack when in need. And when in need, indeed, I need steak and a blowjob.
Facts.
Who created Steak and a Blowjob?
I don't know, but it should be a national.
It should be, man. Because let me tell you, there's nothing more fulfilling and satisfying than a great steak, a blowjob, and a little bit of cognac on the side.
Facts.
Oh, a little bit of cognac.
Facts.
A little bit of cognac to break that back.
Oh man, listen. I know right now. Boy, got me like this. I don't know what to say.
I just want to have my eyes like this.
Nah, it should be an international holiday. International holiday.
I don't know. You know, some countries that shit's illegal.
Hey, that's on them. I'm just saying, but the whole world should experience it. Should have it. It should be up for consideration at least.
Oh shit! And speaking,
it should at least go to the court of law.
And speaking of blowjobs, let's talk about our All-Star Weekend antics.
Oh shit!
Holy fucking shit! And I'm not talking about basketball out here.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you fucking fools going down to All-Star Weekend with no money, no place to stay. So did you see the chicks changing clothes in a U-Haul van?
Nah.
Yo.
The fuck is that about? What happened?
Women driving down to All-Star Weekend in a U-Haul van and sleeping in there.
In the back.
My only question is, where you bitches washing?
That's crazy.
In Women's History Month, you low-life dirty heifers are in the back of a U-Haul van to go to All-Star Weekend.
They just took women back 5 years.
To find a baller? You make
to find a baller. Shot caller.
Now, 15 years ago, I would have loved to meet one of you fucking ladies. I'm going to tell you that. But me
20 in blades.
Me today, I'm judging you, bitch. That is horrible.
Are you trying to say you wouldn't call her?
I would not.
You would not.
That's some gross shit. And then they posted videos like partying in the back of the fucking van. Niggas rolling up on them. Ah, yeah, we in here lit. No, you're not lit, my nigga. That shit is horrible.
Oh,
horrible.
You know some niggas made that U-Haul an adventure.
Yo, that is broke bitch energy, and I don't want to be next to it, baby.
Broke bitch energy.
We don't want to be next to broke bitch energy.
Word.
God damn, have some respect for yourself.
Oh, there was
son. There was one bitch that started a GoFundMe, and I mean bitch this time. I don't even mean it in a good way. It was one bitch that started a GoFundMe, talking about need money to get back to New York. $1,300.
Back to where?
Back to New York, from Atlanta to New York.
Damn, son. I was about to say, yo, do we know where they from?
Listen. Asking for $1,300. Says she went down to All-Star Weekend with $400 in her pocket. She said she bought a one-way ticket and her unemployment was gonna pay for her ticket back. Now, my thing is, let me tell you something, bitch. The China bus back to New York is only $50. You don't need no What did you need $1,300 for? For a flight the same day? You're a fucking bugger. And motherfuckers was giving the bitch money. She made up to, last I checked, she had $1,500 in that bitch.
Facts. Yeah, that's crazy.
These bitches is dirty and no good. And I feel sorry for my son and my nephews out here and for my daughters to even fucking probably come across these bitches as friends.
Right. Absolutely.
God damn. Even
science class together.
Even in my day of running around loose as a fucking goose, I never ran into broke bitches like this. The bitches I've been around at least had some kind of morals. Hey, right. They might even let 3 of us go at one time, but at the 4th one, they probably was like,
I don't know.
Like we always do about this time.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And then, yo, fam, where did you stay? Like, where are you bitches washing your dirty boxes at? I mean, bitch, this time. Like, I mean it. This ain't
They probably found their way to somebody's hotel rooms.
Yo, this is fucking crazy. I would hope not. That stink ass pussy. But anyway,
yeah, I'm pretty sure they found their way to somebody's hotel room.
Steph Curry won a 3-point contest. I missed the All-Star game. I didn't watch the slam dunk contest. I was actually watching a show on Netflix that I like so far called Georgia and Jenny.
You like that shit?
Yo, I actually do.
Yeah,
I actually do. It's a really good story. I like teenage dramas.
Okay.
I like teenage dramas. It takes me back to a place. It opens my eyes to things my kids may be going through and shit like that. You know, so it's helpful too.
What's your top 3 teenage dramas?
Kids.
Okay.
Kids is number 1.
Oh, hold on. So, but Kids is a movie. This the thing with Jenny.
It's still a drama. It's still a drama.
All right, but I was thinking TV shows.
No, I'm all across the board. Movies, TV shows, certain TV shows. Kids on My Block. I love that show. On Netflix. I can't wait
on Netflix?
Yeah. And right now the Georgia and Jenny shit that I'm watching. Pretty fucking good.
I don't know too many teenage dramas.
Matter of fact, no, let me take Georgia and Jenny off. ATL. ATL is a teenage drama.
Nah, ATL ain't no teenage drama.
Yes, it is. They was in high school. It's a coming of age story. It's a drama. It's a teenage drama.
They had like one episode where they flashed back and went to high school.
Not the show, not Atlanta. Not the show Atlanta. The movie ATL.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
The movie ATL. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, back to movies, yeah. ATL definitely is a good one.
Yeah. So those are, I'll put that in there. But definitely Kids. Kids is like my all-time favorite. I'm going to make my kids
Lean on Me.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Kid Ray getting his ass kicked is like the best part of the whole movie. Mr. Clark, some guy's beating up Kid Ray.
That's just hilarious, son. That's just hilarious, dude.
First of all,
Kid Ray was fucked up.
Kid Ray was wearing a shark skin suit to school every day, son. He was a Puerto Rican with a jerry curl and a shark skin suit with 3 gold chains.
That nigga was getting money.
Yeah, but he shorted my man on his bread.
Uh-huh.
That nigga looked like he was a badass kid in school. You know, he looked like a badass kid.
That nigga did not go to school.
Mitch said the principal. Oh,
the principal. Okay.
Yeah, with Jim Belushi.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
And Luke Gossett Jr.
I seen that.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I ain't seen that shit in years.
Nah, actually, there's a bunch of them.
Stand to Deliver was my shit with Edward James Olmos or James Edward Olmos, depending on how you say it.
Amos.
No, it's not Amos. It's Olmos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking Mexican.
Oh, okay. All right. You sure?
Amos. No, it's not Amos. It's James Edward Olmos.
Like posthumous?
Yeah. We're not going down that road again. Posthumanist.
I don't think did I say posthumanist?
Yes, you said posthumanist, nigga. But
all right, we're not gonna go back there. You said we're not go back there.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Teenage Drama. Teenage Dramas are the fucking best, man.
No, that's dope.
Because it brings you back to a place and it prepares you for the bullshit you got to go through with your fucking dumbass teenage kids. But I digress. What else we got here? Did you see, since we in like movies and TV and shit like that, did you check out the B.I.G. I Got a Story to Tell?
I seen pieces of it.
What the fuck are you doing? You're seeing pieces of everything. You're watching half of shit. Like, what the fuck? Well, who do I got to go on here with, man? God damn it. Help me. Nigga, help me. I'm putting it. We need a third host, preferably someone that can represent Women's History Month, that can do a weekly podcast with 2 ignoramus, sexist pigs.
Speak for yourself.
That love box watching and titty lurking.
Facts. You can drop a facts bomb on that. Facts. Nah, but I see pieces of it though. I didn't get to see all of it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But it definitely looks dope though. But how much? We talked about like how much are they giving us something different?
Nah, it is something different. I actually did learn some different shit in there about him, his upbringing. They actually talked about his family in Jamaica, his uncle that did.
His uncle, his
uncle.
like that.
Also the jazz musician that lived up the street from him that he would go spend time with and shit like that.
That's mega dope.
That was a dope story in there. Only thing I didn't like was Kim was extremely absent. Kim is absent, and I would like to know why. With all of the fucking uproar and shit that she did about the movie and who played her and how she was represented and all of this shit, why wouldn't you be a part of this documentary?
Right.
And if it's for the reason of her doing her own movie, biography, documentary, that's whack as fuck to me. Because you can still tell your story and still have a piece of your story told in this.
Well, not if they want to contradict it. If the 2 stories contradict in some type of way.
How do the 2 stories contradict if you get in front of a camera and you tell your own story? You tell your piece.
You know how people be taking your words and flipping shit around and all that shit?
Nigga, ain't nobody editing that good. Can't nobody use what you don't give them in editing.
I'm just saying.
That's like saying that somebody created a fight on a reality show. No, you niggas fought. You argued, you yelled, you screamed, you fought, and had no control over yourself. And that's why everybody's looking at you like you're a crazy bitch. So
she has to be holding out for something that she plans on doing on her own.
That's selfish as fuck though, because that wasn't just a big story. It's a Junior Mafia story damn near as well. Yeah. So for you to not just at least say your piece, at all, like you not like she's not there at all. The only time you see Kim is in the videos of D-Rock's that he has, like, you know, Kim in the videos and she's around and shit like that. There's no interview from her. Know what I'm saying? So can't nobody change no interview. Can't nobody change what you say.
And I know it's not the fact that there's like she still can't talk about it or she's too emotional to address and all that.
She's talked about him every interview with every person on every radio station she's ever been in.
Exactly. So it has to be she's holding out for something of her own. Has to be.
And she signed for her likeness to be in a fucking movie. The movie she hated so much, she took a check and signed for her likeness to be in it. So why aren't you there now? If you holding out for your own story, I understand, but it's kind of whack. Because it would have been dope to have her views and her love for him and her thoughts about that moment in time. Because it's really mostly about that moment in time of his come up. Like a lot of it is based off of the videos that D-Rock has, the home videos and shit.
Right. It was like D-Rock was that guy who just always had the camera.
Right. So it's weird. It's like a documentary being made about me or you and Katami's not in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make sense.
And and even like his footage they had from like just in the backgrounds, she's not in none of that either.
Now she's in some of the that's what I'm saying.
She's in some of the footage.
Footage, but there's no documentary.
Right.
There's no there's no interview with her. There's no documentary with her. Right. There's no interview with her in the documentary. Overall, dope to me. Just seeing the footage, seeing him sing fucking the lyrics to Freaking You and him having to act like he can actually fucking sing. Like he hitting the notes. Like he's hitting the fucking notes and shit. Like it was just dope. Also, Mitch said he held the camera. I better watch out. Mitch, you can bring him. Hey, bring it on. I got tapes too. We can put my whole documentary together starting this summer. I'm ready. It's in my plans anyway. The Coach Cap documentary will be fun.
Let's get it.
Well, yeah, hearing him like just singing and them talk about him being an R&B dude, like he really loved R&B. That was dope to me. Because we all know like how much he loved like rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every time you see like the dopest MCs of that time, they always talked about how he wanted to work with them.
I like how it showed his musical range.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This wasn't a guy who just came in a booth and just spit. He knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? He knew exactly what he was doing.
The fact that the dude was trying to groom him to be a trumpet player or a saxophone player, I can't remember which one, but he was trying to groom him to be a horn player. That's ill. Like nobody knew that Big was gonna be playing a fucking horn.
Right.
You don't, like, in your mind, you close your eyes, you don't see Biggie playing the fucking saxophone, dog.
Now I do.
No, I still don't.
Now I see like a young Louis Armstrong type of.
I don't. I see him exactly who he was. Like, how it was brought to him. Shit, I played the fucking saxophone for a month and a half until I finessed my fucking music teacher to let me go in the corner and rap.
Speaking of Big, do we say what's today? Today?
Yeah, it's today, March 9th. Rest in peace to Big, man.
What up?
Rest in peace, Big. I hate that they celebrate his death instead of his birthday.
Yeah, why do people do that?
I don't know.
Why do people do that?
That I don't know. I don't know why. Because we all do it. We tend to go to the death date instead of the birthday.
Yeah.
Which is odd and weird and eerie as fuck when you think about it.
Yeah, that I mean, I guess there's some people who look at death differently. You know what I'm saying? So some people may look at it as a celebration. Who knows? But you're right about that. I don't know why people go straight to that day instead of the day that person was actually came to life.
Yeah.
Heard up, my man, Big man. I mean, when I first heard that news, that shit was, oh my gosh, that shit was devastating.
Yeah, it was
devastating, bro.
I actually was at Uncle Frankie's crib. I was at my Uncle Frankie's crib because I would go over there and DJ on the weekends and shit. Just spend the night at his crib, DJ, fuck around over there on his turntables and shit. And that's how I found the news out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget that shit. It was a fucked up feeling because it was like we had just lost Pop in September.
Yep.
So it wasn't that long. It wasn't that far off. And then they had just did the Rap City interview, I think.
Mm-hmm.
With Joe Claire.
Sitting outside.
Hypnotized and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about how much love he had for Pac and all of that shit. And then just not too long after seeing that, he was gone.
Yeah, man.
But
if Biggie was still here, if he was still here, like the different artists that he would have found and put on.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he would have had Cam on. Like, Cam was supposed to be his artist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of that. He was trying to put the commission together.
And Dipset would have been under them.
Yeah, he was trying to put
that.
The commission was Jay-Z and Big, and then he was going to input Cam in that. Like, the commission was going to be a whole different thing from Junior Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm correct, to my knowledge.
No, you are correct. The commission was supposed to be Big, Puff.
Mm-hmm.
I think C's was in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
A few people, but I know I just imagined what that album would be like, the commission album. You know what I'm saying? Just could imagine when I was a kid.
Charlie, I think
Charlie Baltimore was supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love Charlie.
Yeah, so did I.
Baltimore. Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Major fact.
Yeah. Let's get Women's History Month. We want to say a big shout out to Charlie Baltimore.
That's right.
Goodness gracious. All right.
It's stupid, son.
Yeah, but rest in peace to Big. I know you told me you didn't see all of it. You fell asleep on it.
What's that?
Coming to America 2.
Oh yeah.
The sequel.
Oh man.
Yeah, I seen a lot of people dogging it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it all the way through?
I enjoyed it. Yeah, the first time, and then I enjoyed it more the second time I watched it.
What would you rate it?
8.
An 8?
I give it an 8. Because I'm not so here's what I didn't do. I didn't go into it looking for the first movie. I didn't go into it expecting it to be better than the first movie. I went into it looking at it as a new movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we pretty much already knew what the storyline was gonna be. We pretty much had an idea what the storyline was going to be. He finds out he has a son in another place. All right. So where does this go?
Right.
Me being the person that I am and having the relationships that I have in my life, there were certain things I seen in the movie that made me smile.
Okay.
Forget away from the laughter part. There were certain things I seen that made me smile. Certain images I seen that we don't see from us on screen. I saw a man find his kid. The kid didn't get angry that he didn't know his father or da-da-da. The kid, all right, fuck it, I'm going to go. Goes to meet with the dad, right? The mother comes. In the end, the mothers get along. You don't see that. We see a whole movie of the mothers arguing, bickering back and forth. Like, we don't see that black families could blend.
Right. You're right about that.
Uncle come in. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't a lot of bickering back and forth and all of that shit. We got to see a young woman We got to see a father change the rules in a kingdom for the young woman to become a queen.
Oh, you're telling too much.
You should have watched the fucking movie. It's been out damn near a week. Come on.
I seen that part.
Yeah, but so it's certain things that I saw just morally with that set with me that make me feel good about the movie.
Right.
And then
hold on real quick. Hold on. Angie, the ground chicken for the rice is in the refrigerator.
Fuck, kidding me right.
Thank you. I had to pull that boss move real quick. You know what I'm saying?
That was not a boss move. That sounded like, can you please do this for me?
It was.
In Women's History Month, it better have been, can you please, it should have been, ma'am, can you please put the ground chicken with the ground turkey and the ground beef together on the side?
It was definitely a please. I can't even lie.
But
that's why you have to appreciate your wife.
Fellas,
you know
take notes.
Fellas, appreciate your wives, man. Tell them you love them. Tell them they're beautiful. Tell them how much you appreciate them.
Exactly.
You know
the way that Eddie Murphy appreciated his wife in Coming to America too.
Okay. I gotta go back and I gotta check it out. Because when I watched it, I fell asleep on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife, we was like, it's not that, it wasn't interesting. But I fell asleep probably before halfway, a little bit before halfway. So, that could be, maybe it got better later on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I love how they made Rick Ross's house look.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I felt like we still were seeing Zamunda.
Okay.
I didn't feel like we would sit like, oh shit, is Rick Ross's mansion, and they tried to make it look like. Nah, I didn't even think about Rick Ross,
right,
at all.
Yeah, they did a good job with that, man. He sure, man, got to come up with that damn house, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I was one of the first people that was like, I don't know how he's gonna pay that water bill every month.
Right.
But he found a way. He rinsed that motherfucker out. It came, I think he got it right on time with all of the movie business coming to Atlanta.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. It's become an income stream for him, you know?
Right. Yo, he said he charges $20,000 just for them to walk through the door and scout the house.
30.
No, he said like 20. He said 20.
A word?
Yeah, to scout the house. Just so you can look at just so you can walk around and look at my motherfucking house, it's gonna cost you $20,000.
That's crazy. And I heard he be having like 4 a day?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Shout out to the boss, man.
Hey, man. Word. I'm gonna give him a gunshot for that one. Jeez.
Big facts. Yeah, but I'm gonna check it out again, man.
Yeah,
but,
watch it again and with no expectation. It's a good movie. It's PG-13. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, I dug the story. I loved the ending. I cried when James Earl Jones died.
Oh, come on, you doing too much now,
nigga. You should have watched the movie. I didn't know. You said you fell asleep in the beginning. That shit's in the beginning.
All right, but we established that I'm gonna go back and
well, go back and watch it. You should have watched the shit.
Damn,
yeah, you got a podcast.
Nah, you gotta hold the few.
Hey, nah, you got a podcast. You got to go with the big topics, man.
All right then.
Scary Hours dropped on Friday.
Like we always do about this time.
What? Why does like we always do at this time have anything to do with and Scary Hours?
Because it's Scary Hours, and when you hear that death row,
like we always do about this time.
Kind of scary. Yo,
you really put that together, didn't you?
Hey, yo, come on, man. Look who you talking to. Media trained all day, every day. Me.
What you thought about it?
It sounds like regular Drake records.
Okay.
I feel like it was a here you go. Let me give y'all these real quick while I finish this album up, because I don't want to keep. That's pretty much what the last couple of things have been. Here y'all go till I finish the next real album. Take this pack of songs that's been out for a while. Take this here, you know what I'm saying? Take this extra low record. Take this record with me and Dirk. You know what I'm saying? While y'all wait.
Do you think that's a sign of he's not confident with the Certified Lover Boy album that he has ready to go?
Nah, he had an injury.
Oh, he had an injury.
Yeah, remember he torn like his ACL or some shit, fucking around playing basketball.
Oh shit!
So he was out of commission for a little while. So that pushed the album back.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you know he like I've seen like pictures and shit of him like recording through it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, any kind of injury will stop you from doing what you normally fucking do and shit.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, then I get that. I mean, if that's the case, if he injured and really can't do too much, going to promo run and all that, throwing out a little 3-pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that.
Nah, that's why I said it's like a little here you go. I know I got y'all waiting. I'm gonna drop a little something for y'all. Y'all hold on to this, and then we gonna get on. You know what I'm saying? We get that. You'll get the album in a minute. I hear a lot of people calling for him and Ross to record an album together though. That'd be major. It can be really good and it can be really bad. Yeah. I got such a good question for you. With that being the case, who are the top 5? Let's just say anywhere between 3 to 5 producers. Who should be on that running that album? It should be production wise. Boy Wonder and Justice League. Boy Wonder and Justice League. Boy Wonder, that's Drake's man, right? That's the dude that do Drake records. Yeah, it should be Boy Wonder and Justice League. Got you. Nobody else. Okay. Nobody else. Like, don't fuck it up. Don't switch up vibes. Yeah, don't go switching it. Don't pull in a primo. Boy Wonder and Justice League. Don't pull out a RZA. No. Okay. No. I like that. Playing it safe. Only person I want to hear on a RZA beat at some point is 50 Cent. You've always said that. You've said that for a while now. Because a lot of his freestyles, he's used a lot of Wu-Tang beats. A lot of, and not the well-known Wu-Tang beat, like album cut beats that niggas don't really, you know what I'm saying, be checking for. Nah, absolutely. So yeah. But I would love to hear an album from them as long as it's good and it's not like a forced project. Like as long as it's like a good vibe, like how the him and Future shit was. Like niggas locked in together for a week and then came up with an album and shit. I'm definitely feeling the Lemon Pepper freestyle though. Yeah, that shit's fire. What you thought about it? It was dope. Okay. Like I don't have no complaints about any of the records on there. Okay. I just understand what it is. I have an understanding of it. It's like since you waiting, take that. Oh shit, my bad. But I want to just dial it back real quick. Kith, the clothing line is doing a special collection for Biggie. It's called Kith for Notorious B.I.G. Okay. Yeah, so all of the proceeds from the Biggie collection is gonna go to 6 different schools, from elementary schools to high schools in the Brooklyn area. So it's real dope. I wanted to bring that up, make sure that we support that, bring some shine some light on that. And shout out to Kith for getting with the fellas, you know what I'm saying, for getting with the movement, with the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and keeping Biggie's legacy alive. Yeah. Appreciate that. I'm gonna check that out. See if I feel like buying a shirt. Now, if they trying to charge me $175 a shirt, like History is trying to charge me $175 for a Coming to America shirt with Queens Get the Money on the back, I don't think I'm gonna be buying a shirt, dog. I feel you. But you can get your. I like the fact that 100% of the proceeds is going to the foundation. It's the Christopher Wallace estate. That's dope. Or you can get your Capuland Records shirts and hats at shop.capulandrecords.com. That's a fact. And all the proceeds go to Capuland Records. Let's get a round of applause for that. And hey, my birthday's coming up in 2 months, so if you want to buy me one of those Kith B.I.G. shirts, hey, hit me up at info@capulandrecords.com. Facts. Major fact. Yo, Little Baby confirms a collab project with Lil Durk. Speaking of Lil Durk, once again, you sound unexcited about that. Well, I'm not the biggest Lil Baby and Lil Durk fans like that. Okay, like, I'm fucking 38 years old. I'm not getting overexcited about it. I would love to hear it. And I believe it can be dope, but just like a Drake and Ross project, right? It can go either way.
Right.
It can go, if it's not organic and natural, it can be bad.
I'm actually excited about this one. I like the collabo. I like the idea of the two styles getting together. Word.
But it could be like the Uzi and Future project. People didn't really like it.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's not a good vibe, then it can be really bad.
Yeah.
And at this point in their careers, I don't think it's a good idea. I think this should be a Lil Baby album right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Baby needs to focus on Lil Baby right now.
Especially coming off of the flames of the last one.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to keep that momentum going.
Right. You're big, but you're not, let me go do this collab album big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
We don't always need a collab album from the hottest people.
Fact.
So while I would like to hear it, I would rather hear Lil Baby drop some more dope shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you on that.
Like just him. Speaking of collab projects that are actually fucking dope, my guys dropped that fucking single last week, and that shit is fucking amazing. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak.
Oh, for real?
They dropped the first single. They dropped the intro and the first single for Soul Sonic. Which is their
I didn't hear it.
Man, let me see if
I know it's gonna be amazing.
Let me see if I can dig in here and get sneak a little bit in there without getting fucking flagged and shit. You know how that shit goes. But yeah, they definitely they came with it. It's what I expected from them. It's exactly what the fuck I expected from them. Just some dope ass, smooth, fucking old school fucking vibe shit.
Okay.
Shit was dope as hell. And if I can get my fucking board to connect to my gosh darn jiggly poof over here.
Jiggly. Fuck.
It's what the old people say when they can't say the words for like the equipment and shit. What's that old rigmarole? Rigmarole. But yeah, they got a group called Silk Sonic together.
Silk Sonic. Mm-hmm.
I think some of the songs were started a couple years ago when they was on tour together.
Wow.
And they're doing their fucking thing, man.
I guarantee you the music that they create is definitely not dated neither.
Oh no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The style of music they make, like, even if they did it 4 years ago, yeah. I guarantee you it's ready to go right now.
No, they definitely could have made this record 4 fucking years ago. And
right.
it's going.
Yeah.
It's a slap.
That's gonna be amazing.
It's a slap, as the young boys say.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait for that. Cardi B, Bodak Yellow, went diamond. She's the first female rapper to have a diamond single.
Yo, shout out to fucking Cardi.
Shout out to the B. Shout out to the Cardi B. Hurry up. Definitely.
Let me tell you. So when that record came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I saw all the excitement from like all the women and all of that shit when it went like number one and all of that shit, and everybody got excited. And I was excited too. I was excited to see number one a woman, but also a dope New York artist get a hit record, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I made the comment, this shit is dope, but I need to see her make another one. And everybody gave me flack for saying that. Because they try to make it like, oh, you just think because it's a woman. No. I think she's dope as fuck. I think she makes dope records from the things that I've heard. And if she's going to have staying power, she needs to constantly make hit records, because why? You're only good as your last what?
Mm-hmm. Your last record.
So,
do you think she's accomplished that? Do you think that she's accomplished that she has staying power?
Exceeded the thoughts that I had in my head.
Mm-hmm.
She exceeded the thoughts that I had. But I wasn't wrong in what I said. And seeing
not at all.
Seeing her go diamond proves that I was not wrong in it. Like I wanted to see more. You know what I'm saying? Like when you believe in an artist and you really, really like that artist, you want to see more from them. Like you want to see them do better. Like I don't want to see you just have the one hit record.
Right.
I want to see
if you're talking about being a great artist, I expect for Diamond Talk to be up in there in the conversation, right? I don't want you so if we're talking about you being one of the greatest artists and you going Diamond, of course I want to see you give me more than one hit record. Of course I want to see how are you going to create a discography. Of course I want to see how that legacy of music is going to look and be created. So that's only right.
I'm not just going to celebrate the first #1 hit record because I've been riding with you for so long. I want to see you make the next hit record. And that's all I was really trying to say. Like, I want to see her make more hit records. Like, this is dope. This is great. Let's get more.
Right.
And she accomplished that shit. So.
Nah, absolutely. Shout out to
the fucking Cardi. Shout
out to the body.
I got this shit pulled up. Listen. I wish I could play the whole fucking thing, yo. I
That's
really wish I
fire.
could play the whole thing. That shit is hard. So yeah, and new music coming out. Silk Sonic, which is Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Y'all should go and put that on your late night smooth grooves playlist. Also in new music for the fucking 2021, a good friend of mine, artist of mine, signed to Capulet Records, has a new single out this fucking week. Doughboy Sums, my fucking guy, has a new record out featuring myself.
Facts.
Produced by my man Father Stallion, who was on here a couple of episodes ago from the Lions Pit podcast. And I'm going to fucking play that shit because guess what we do? We own it, motherfucker, so we can play this shit.
Fact. Let's get it. I ain't even know if we was going to do that, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good move.
Look at me. Now look at you. Now look at me. Now look at you. Here is Heard I Changed on WCLR Capulet Radio. The Slang Editorial Show.
Come outside and play. We out here.
I came to play some records today, people.
That's what I'm talking about. I miss this. I miss us playing music. Laughing all the way to the bank, yo, bitch. Ooh-wee.
We up now, take a look up. Oh, they scared now, don't get shook up. This a home run, kick my foot up. Come and see the plug, I got to cook up. My homies don't count days, they count push-ups. The city getting hot, bring the roof up. Niggas feel away when you move up. When jealous ones envy, that's the true love. Show enough, they don't wanna see you glow. Catch a bullet in your mouth, is you friend or is you foe? Niggas wanna say you changed when you ain't counting up change. You just backing out them racks while you laughing to the bank. It's just funny how I'm getting all the man. They looking sad, I'm just getting to the bag. changed a little bit. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, little bitch. The windows down just so you can see me in the whip. I'm laughing all the way to the bank, little bitch. Yeah, I heard these niggas mad, so I changed. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Cruising through the city, switching lanes. Yeah, I'm laughing all the way to the bank.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fire.
That was Heard I Changed by Dope Boy Sums.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Coach
lie,
Cat,
man. That shit sound fire though, my nigga.
produced by Fada Stallion.
Word.
Hey man, congratulations on the new single, sir.
I mean, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate, and appreciate you, coming up on there and chefing it up with me.
Hey man, I mean, why wouldn't you want me on there? I'm fucking amazing.
Yo, 6 and 4, man. We just gotta keep giving them more.
All 2021, that's all you're gonna get from me now.
Look, I can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. So yeah, y'all can get that on all streaming platforms. I said all streaming platforms. Do your best to buy the single. Google Play, iTunes, Amazon Music, and stream at high rates.
Word. We highly appreciate it.
Hit the play button, leave it on all night, put it on your workout playlist. If you like doing it to the sound of that, do it to that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Get your gettings on when you're getting to it. To Heard I Changed by Doughboy Sums, man.
Word up.
Like
Share
Editorial
it.
Show.
Share it with everyone. Word up. Is there any more new music? Who else is putting out music right now?
Nah. Well, Currency put out some dope. Currency got a dope project out. Definitely go listen to that all the way through. Jim Jones put out the
Fraud Report.
The Fraud Report. With him and Harry Fraud. Definitely go check that out. It was a few joints I didn't really fuck with, but overall, it's like a out of 10, it's about a 7.5 for me.
Okay. Yo, do you ever feel like your current favorite rappers change for you? Like you're currently like, this is my favorite rapper right now. Do you ever get that? You have like your locked in Pacs and Biggies and Hoes, but like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like you're currently maybe like for the last few years, I'm really digging what this person is saying, their sound and feel and everything like that.
Like I told you last episode, my favorites change every day. Like,
okay,
it's depending on my mood and how I'm feeling and all of that shit. My favorites always change.
Jim Jones has been one of my favorites for a while.
Now the
vibes, the music, the beats that he picked, the stories, everything that he tells, it's been my shit since POME.
He makes me wish Tony Yayo steps it up and gets the fuck out here and does something. You know what I'm like? Because Jim wasn't the guy we was like, yeah, can't wait for that new Jim Jones to come out. Like the same.
Not at all.
Let's be real. Niggas wasn't really, really, really like looking for like Jim Jones and Tony Yayo was pretty much. You know what I'm saying? If you looked at G Unit, 50 Cameron, right? Jewels Banks, right? And then like.
That's a good analogy. Yeah. Absolutely. And Jones just went pew.
Yeah, he did. Like he started. He's hey. Got to do what I got to do.
But then but that also comes from like, yo, he wanted to do more. He was like, yo, I'm an engineer. I'm a shoot videos and direct.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make beats. I'm gonna find other artists and create my own little faction of Bird Gang.
Right.
He wanted to do more.
Right. And I love it. I love it. Yo, Harry Fraud is so fucking dope. He's a name that I need people to say more. Like when we, how we talk about those producers whose names that people don't really like shoot out there like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really think I need to hear Harry Fraud's name a little bit more out here.
I ain't gonna lie, I just recently started hearing him.
Because between the French records, the Chinks records, Currency's records, Jim's like Wiz, I think he's done some shit for Wiz. Like, fam, Harry Fraud is pretty much fucking up there.
That's what's up.
I would love to hear more people on Harry Fraud beats.
So he
definitely.
Harry Fraud just did somebody's album before.
Yeah, he did a lot of
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, no. What has he done some Benny shit?
Yeah, or it's coming out.
Okay, yeah. So
this month or something like
the
that.
Plugs I Met Too. Yep, there you go.
Yes, the Plugs I Met Too.
Plugs I Met Too is gonna be done.
We
by
reported
Harry
on this.
Harry Fraud.
We reported on this a while ago, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know who was producing it.
You like I did that?
Yeah,
I officialized us. We reported on this. Yeah, come here and get your information.
Oh, he also did a lot of Max B shit too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, man. So yeah, let's get Harry Fraud's name bigger out there because he makes fucking dope, amazing fucking shit.
I am with that. Some other dope news. Boy Travis Scott, man. I like to hear, man, good stuff about Travis is doing and shit that's going on. I think he's somebody to look at, you know, as far as how he maneuvers with his music and his business. But he's given over 1,000 Houston families winter relief from the storm through his Cactus Jack Foundation. Gonna be giving produce, canned food, water, PPE gear, and all that other stuff.
Oh, that's
so
dope.
Shout out to him, to the young boy, for giving back to his state, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And doing whatever you can. Even if, you know what I'm saying, you could do 100 meals, you know what I'm saying, 50 meals, whatever you can. That's what counts. That's what's up.
Right. Hey,
You know what I mean?
I feel how you feel on that one. I don't even have any more to elaborate. Travis Scott.
Hip hop is showing their ass, you know what I'm saying? Last few years, we've been coming in and showing them how we can do.
Yeah, man. And I rather hear those stories than, you know, the other ones.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So.
All right, now let's get messy. Yo, 50 Cent said.
Like we always do about this time.
Nigga said, let's get messy. I thought you was about to go with something else. I ain't gonna lie. You said 50 Cent. I thought you was about to go a whole other direction with that let's get messy.
Nah. 50 Cent said, and this is going back to Verzuz. I forgot about this earlier. 50 Cent said Jeezy did that Verzuz in desperation to sell records. What do you think about that? Do you think Jeezy was in desperate mode? I know he did drop the album around the same time, but do you think that was a reach?
I don't think it was desperate. I just think it was he had an album coming out.
Another marketing strategy to add.
I think he just had it you know, it was timed, it was at the right time.
Probably one of his biggest marketing strategies for the album though.
Yeah,
right?
but you know, the record was alright.
Mm-hmm.
It was
I think
decent.
you said on one of the episodes when we was reporting on it, that it didn't have.
We were reporting.
I forgot what you said. It didn't have go back to.
Yeah, it didn't. It
Quality.
didn't make me want to go back to it. Like it's good in that first, listen session and whatever. I went back to it like 2 times. I listened to it like twice. I always give an album two go arounds, but I didn't go back to it. I haven't been back to it. There's a few artists that are like that I don't go back to. Like, it's good in the moment, but if nothing really catches my ear to make me want to constantly listen, I'm out on it, you know?
Right.
So, hopefully the next go around, here's what I think. I don't think people want to hear political Jeezy.
Okay, I'm with that.
And if you're gonna give us a political version of you or the extremely grown up version of you, you still kind of gotta give us a little bit of the old version of you or enough of the old version of you to keep us satisfied or keep us in tune.
I like corporate Jeezy. I don't really want to hear political Jeezy, but I definitely like corporate Jeezy.
Yeah, I mean, it's damn near in the same vein though. Like you still gotta give us Trap or Die in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not saying you got to give a whole album and still be the same dude you was from the streets, but you still got to give the people what they love you for.
Right.
You have to. Every fan doesn't grow with you. Every fan doesn't grow with you, and that's just the truth. So you have to give your core fans that love that thing that they fell in love with you with a piece of that shit.
Mm.
And that's for every artist. You know what I'm saying? Like show growth, but make it gradual growth. Don't just jump right out. Like, it's just sometimes I feel like he just jumps out the window to be the political guy. And I don't know. I just ain't heard. I didn't hear nothing that made me want to stay there.
Okay.
You know, it was good. I'm not saying it was a bad album. I'm just saying for me, it wasn't one of those records that made me want to stay there. Like a lot.
I don't know if we ever went over this.
No, we did. We talked about it.
No. The question I'm about to ask you.
Okay.
What was your number one hip hop album of last year?
Of last year?
Yeah.
I don't even remember last year.
Stupid.
Like, no, as I'm sitting here thinking about, like, I'm trying to think of what albums came out last year. Can't remember. It might, shit, if I have to think.
Because I know we've covered the albums that came out, but I don't know if I ever asked you, like, what was your favorite album of last year?
If I gotta go off of what I still actually listen to, I listen to 21 Savage new album. With the last 21 Savage album with Morgan Freeman. Like that's
so. What is the difference between? All right, so 21 Savage joint definitely has that go back power to, like, where it's like, oh, you want to hear it again. Jeezy's just as talented. What's the difference between the approaches of what worked for 21 and what didn't work for Jeezy, if that makes sense to you?
He had Morgan Freeman on there.
Oh shit.
The music was dope. The production was dope. The music was dope. The production was dope. The song, I'm singing along to the songs. I can clean my house to the shit. I like, it's a bop, my nigga. Like,
so it's definitely more. There's more to it than him just being the younger guy, the younger artist.
Yeah, it's way more to it.
There's way more to that. Okay, that's basically what I was trying to get to and seeing if
Pop
that
Smoke's album, I still listen to.
Okay. Okay, those are two good ones.
Yeah, nigga, 2020 fucked me up. So my memory on 2020 is like, I don't want to have one.
Yeah, I feel you.
to be totally fucking honest with you.
I feel you on that. But Pop Smoke is definitely an album that
Mozzie's album, I went back to that. Benny dropped. I go back to that constantly.
Okay.
Benny is.
I gotta get on some Mozzie shit.
Yeah, Benny's literally in my everyday rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Benny's one of the greatest.
Benny's in my everyday rotation.
Like, I can't wait to hear what Benny sounds like in 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It was a few records that I still listen to.
Okay.
Very few that I still listen to.
Nah, but there's definitely some joints that came out with some staying power, just like you said. But I would say that for me, Pop is probably my favorite album out of last year.
I'm forgetting Freddie Gibbs and
the Alfredo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yo, I never heard it.
What? I need you to go.
I never heard it, but I keep hearing so much about it though.
I
never heard it though.
Yeah, I need you to listen to I need you to go back and listen to that.
I'm gonna try to check it out tonight while I got some time. I'm definitely try to check it out tonight.
I definitely. Oh, King's Disease. That's still in rotation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
King's Disease is still in rotation. Which brings me to the fucking Grammys. And they don't have Nas, Freddie Gibbs, or Royce performing this year.
Are we surprised at anything the Grammy does?
I'm not surprised, but it's like you got the category right. You got the category right. Put one of them. I don't care which one. Just give me one of them. I don't want to see Roddy Ricch this year on the Grammys. I'm sorry. I love Roddy Ricch.
Right.
But I can't. I don't want to hear The Box being performed for the 5th time on an award show.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Switch
what I'm saying? Give me the guys that hip hop is really rooting for. in this category, give me those guys. Give me those guys. You put them there for a reason. Cardi is performing at the Grammys. She's gonna perform Up, which is cool, but it's just gonna be a rendition of what the video is and shit. And maybe she premieres another single, right? You know how that shit goes. But I want to see the fucking guys, the guys that I'm rooting for. Like I want to see the hip hop dudes. For one, like, give me the real hip hop dudes this year, as opposed to we gotta appeal to the masses.
Commercial masses.
Nigga, we all, like, people still at home. Like, Post Malone is performing, Meg is performing. Like, you gave us
the usual suspects.
Yeah. The Baby, Lil Baby is performing. But what is he performing? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I really wish just one of the real hip hop MCs was in there. The MCs that are nominated was a part of the show.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
they're not gonna do that. No one wanted to talk about this before. Something I'm excited about seeing. Michael B. Jordan and Jay-Z is gonna produce a TV series about Muhammad Ali. I get, and I know the article I read, Michael B. Jordan said that he's really excited about it, especially with him being in the field of acting and boxing already. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks at Creed as its own franchise. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It
like,
is.
It is, right? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I'm part of a franchise that's about acting and boxing. So, to keep on doing this with Muhammad Ali is even more exciting. I'm excited to see what they're going to create with this. If it's going to be like
what part of his story do they tell, right? Like,
right. Is it going to be a written out sitcom? What is it going to be? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's going to be dope.
Well, I hope it's not
if he's playing Muhammad Ali, I want to see if this man is going to be playing Muhammad.
Well, number one, I hope it's not a sitcom. Number two, I hope he's not playing Muhammad Ali. Those are two things I don't want. I don't want Michael B. Jordan playing Muhammad Ali in a sitcom.
Nigga, that's what's gonna get the ratings.
No.
I'm telling you, son.
I don't want no parts of that shit. You can keep that shit. That shit'll have you null and void. Yeah, I don't want no parts of that shit.
Yeah, but that's gonna be dope. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? The Black brothers getting together.
Yo, is shout out to them disrespectful?
Huh?
Is shout out to them? I hate shout out to them.
Why?
It always feels disrespectful when somebody says it.
Why?
Because I always hear it with, like, after somebody say some disrespectful shit, they be like, yeah, shout out to them, no.
Oh shit.
So my mind automatically goes to that's kind of disrespectful. It's kind of like must be nice.
Must be nice. What?
I hate when people be like, when you say, yeah, I had a couple days off, I was chilling, had my feet up, must be nice.
Oh.
I hate must be nice. I hate must be nice.
Ass motherfuckers. Must be nice.
Must be nice is a hater ass fucking statement. Like, I want to punch anybody in the face that says must be nice to me.
That's hilarious.
Like, nigga, just fucking take a day off and sit down.
Right.
Must be nice. Fuck you. And it is nice, bitch.
It is, motherfucker. Right.
Punk ass bitch.
Sorry for you, nigga.
Oh no, PTO having ass bitch. Excuse me as I get shit off of my chest today.
Stupid fool, dog.
Oh shit. All right.
Nigga, Quavo inked a deal with Scooter Braun.
Oh, that's dope.
But my question is, I automatically think, all right, we know the type of artist caliber. First of all, do you think is that a good move?
Yeah.
Okay. We know Scooter Braun got a lot of power in the game.
Yeah.
Managed Justin Bieber. Also
he managed Kanye.
And what's the white girl?
Taylor Swift.
So he knows his way around the industry. Um, but I did not know that he managed Kanye before.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so I was gonna ask, do you think that he can work with a certain type of artist like Quavo?
he comes from hip hop. He comes from So Def.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah, he used to work for So Def, and he used to promote parties for Jermaine Dupri and shit like that. Well, he was a party promoter before he was with So Def, and then he got down with So Def.
Okay.
And then he found Bieber, and he started managing Bieber.
Okay. Well, I know. I also heard that that they're working on the Migos is working on another Culture album.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to that. I want to see.
Yeah,
I want
me
to see
too.
that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I want to see how they grow.
And I just want to hear
as their music taste matures. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just want to hear Offset rap.
That's my dude, though. I can't front.
He's to me, he's the best MC out of the group.
Quavo come through sometimes, but Offset is definitely the best, though.
Now, Offset's the MC of the group. To me, to me, he comes off like he gives a fuck about rhymes.
Right.
A lot of I hate saying it, but a lot of these new dudes, don't give a fuck about rhymes and what they say and how they come off when they say shit. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, Offset writes rhymes, says some shit in the studio, and gives that, ooh, like, you ain't gonna believe what I just said.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of energy. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to, what is it? It'll be Culture 3. So,
yeah, Culture 3.
Yeah.
Do you think overall Offset has a better solo career than Quavo?
I don't know. I think he had the better in my opinion, he had the better projects.
He had the better project?
In my opinion, yeah.
And the other one didn't drop one yet, right?
Takeoff dropped the project. His project was actually good, but he's not the member that everybody looks to for some reason. But he keeps a low profile as well. Like, you don't really see him moving around in everything with everybody at every party and shit. You don't really see him a lot.
Yeah.
He kind of stays low.
Man, I'll tell you one thing about the Migos. I'm surprised at the longevity they have so far. Because I remember the first time I heard Versace, I almost threw up. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna say it right here on there. I almost threw up. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
I didn't like it till Drake. I didn't like it till Drake jumped on it.
Even when Drake jumped on it, I'm like, yo, I knew, like, my stomach was already fucked up. But I'm like, oh my gosh, Drake is jumping on this. This is gonna be the new sound and the thing that's gonna go.
Because Drake,
how people are gonna talk now.
Because Drake was in them clubs and he heard that shit and said, "Yeah, I need to jump on that." He finds what's hot and jumps right on it. I just think, like most of these artists, we get a lot of these dudes in their infancy stages.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've said this before. And I'll say it again. We get everybody in the infancy stages where they first start making music, and they make music, and then they get a hit out the gate from like their first song or songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I find myself like actually starting to like a lot of these dudes by like their third or fourth project, simply because they're a little more seasoned at that point.
Okay.
Whereas, back in, the 90s, 2000s era, you didn't get an artist like straight off of him recording in his room and then him posting a record to SoundCloud and then it taking off.
Mm-hmm.
Like a kid can literally get their first song off right now.
Right. And go to sleep and wake up to a hit.
Yeah.
And your whole life would be different.
And and they don't know what to do. They never made another song. They never worked in a real studio. None of that. So there's no that time that it takes to cultivate those skills of recording and being in a studio and making a record, like really making a record from start to finish, as opposed to just getting a beat from a guy and rapping over it and posting it right away. It's two different worlds.
Right.
It's a big difference. So, you probably started liking them at the point where they were starting to be seasoned. They had a full understanding of song structure and making records and how to make a hit and all of that shit. And that's how you got into it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I think we did a pretty good fucking job here today after taking a fucking week. We're going to give us a pat on the fucking back. Yeah. Over the shoulder shooters, right?
Over the shoulder shoot. Yo, I don't think you still never posted that clip, son.
I don't know if I did.
I don't think you posted. Yo, bro, we need that up, son.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. This is not the time nor the place for that bullshit that you're speaking and spewing right now. I'm fucking hungry again.
I'm starving. And I actually have lobster tails in the oven that I think of overcooking a little bit right now.
I'm hungry. I want some more alcohol. And I would like to do some other things before I go to sleep this evening.
Yo, bro. Yo, Doug. Yo, I didn't know what type of... What I was watching just now. I'm like, is this an infomercial? What is this? Yo, you went into... And I'm going to tell you what else I need.
Tell you what I need right now. Yeah. Yo, I'm ready to go. I ain't gonna lie. I love you guys.
I hear you.
I love the Slang gang. Shout out to the whole Slang gang.
Shout out to the Slang gang.
We love you guys that support us. You can follow us. Follow me at Life in Cappyland on Instagram, Twitter, and all of that shit. Follow my guy over here at Doughboy Sums
everywhere.
On everywhere. Follow at Slang Editorial Show on Instagram, and follow Cappyland Records on YouTube, so you can go back and watch the fucking shows. And we're getting the fuck out of here because it's fucking 10 o'clock and I don't know where my children are.
To be honest with you, I don't know exactly where my child is right now. Not exactly. Facts.
Yo, man, we out of here. It's the Slang Editorial Show.
We see you next week.
Peace.
Oh, yeah. We invite y'all to come outside. Doughboy, we invite y'all to come outside. We out here. Doughboy Chase Money Gang. Doughboy Talk. Doughboy. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah, I heard these niggas mad, said I changed a little bit.